It's always easy to be carried away or highlight the bad things or the negative things that are happening in our lives and forget the good things, the positive things that are happening to us. Welcome back. My name is Muma. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's the only way to support this channel. Now, every week I'll be highlighting the positive things, the steps in the right direction that I think we African people are taking. And if you have anything positive that you want to be highlighted, please comment on the comment section below. And maybe in the next episode, we'll talk about it. But today, we are going to talk about something that's happening in Kenya, in Kenyan education system. Like many of you might know that most of our African nations, we inherited our educational system from our colonial master. So if you were colonized by the British, you inherited the British system. If you were colonized by the French, you inherited the French system. Kenya, for this matter, inherited the British systems. They've done changes along the way, but still they inherited the British system. But there is this one school in Kenya that is doing something that I feel like every African should be proud of. And I'm not promoting this school in any way, shape, or form. I've not been in touch with them or anything. I was just scrolling on the internet and then I found it. And I thought this is amazing and I should highlight it. This school, instead of teaching from the British system, they are introducing the Afrocentric aspect of learning. So now instead of teaching children from the British point of view, they're teaching children from the African point of view. They're teaching children to accept who they are, to appreciate who they are, to be proud of their Africanness, to be proud of their skin color, to be proud of their culture, their language, everything. They teach children mother tongue in that school. Children speak vernacular or mother tongue in school. And this is amazing because I remember when we were growing up, the more African your name sounded, we thought that you were primitive, you were lesser than. And those people were not proud of their names when we make fun of them. But this system is teaching otherwise. It's teaching children to be proud of their African name, to be accept to be called in their African name. They are teaching children to appreciate the African culture and not to adopt fully the Western culture. Like we've seen most of our African nations now, we are abandoning our cultures and adopting the Western culture, which is absurd, but that's what's happening. But I feel like this school is highlighting that problem that we have to make our children be proud of their culture. In Swahili, we have a saying it says, "Mwachamila mtumwa." It loosely translates to anyone who abandons their culture, they become slaves, or anyone who's taken away from their culture, they become slaves. And we've seen that we are becoming slaves to the Western culture instead of appreciating our African culture. It's been so bad to a point that nowadays people are using chemicals to bleach their skins so that they can make their skin lighter. There's no pride in the Africanness. There's no pride in the blackness. But this school is teaching otherwise. It highlights to children the positive aspect and how important it is to be African. And I feel like this is amazing. And it's just my thought. I don't know about you. I would like to know what you think. Should all the African schools introduce the Afrocentric aspect to their systems so that the children are taught from the African aspect of life to appreciate who they are and accept that they're African and being African is good? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to know. Well, that's it for today. I think that's a right step to the right direction. Until next time, take care.